my intention today is to blow you out of the water. To blow you out of the water, actually into the water, ultra pure water with Desolenator. My name is Adri Pols. I'm a water hero. I'm the CEO of this company, and I'm really proud to be here to share with you today. You might say, what is this? Everybody's talking about energy, about data centers, etc. But the nexus of energy and water is actually really, really strong. And what you'll see here talking about AI is the digital twin of one of the plants we have built in the desert. In fact, what we do, to simply, is we use abundant seawater, we use abundant sunlight, and we produce ultra-pure water. And as a result, we can also produce cooling, which is the only company in the world which can do that at this scale. So why would you actually bother? Because there are methods to get salt water and turn it into fresh water, but these have very many problems. It's impure, so you need a lot of pre-treatment, a lot of post-treatment. It can be really expensive as well. What you'll see here are membranes in reverse osmosis. If you take all of the membranes, in fact, we have done actually that just this week, and put them in a row, how many are being dumped into the environment every year? You're looking at from here to Rome. Every year, these membranes, they're about this size each. But other than that, you've got all of the CO2, you've got all of this toxic brine, because the brine generally gets mixed with chemicals. We don't use any fossil fuels, so we have zero CO2 emissions. We don't use any chemicals, so we don't have toxic brine. So the pollution is gone, and something else here is about being wasteful. 3,000 terawatt hours of waste heat is being vented into the air around the world every year. And what we can do is we can use that waste heat. In fact, that's the other link here with the AI and data centers, and we spoke with a couple of people there today. We can use the waste heat from data centers, or to link back to Norway just now, the waste heat from the electrolyzer to power our system of thermal distillation to produce ultra-pure water, which is the feedstock for green hydrogen, or which is used to cool the chips on the chip, ultra-pure water. Oh, it's interesting, my clock is stuck, which is super relaxed. So get ready, it's going to be a long ride. Okay, so what you see here is actually our modular solution. And there's one thing I want to say about this modular solution. There's this thing called the X Prize. X Prize organized out of Silicon Valley. It's the biggest prize contest in the world. The biggest was 100 million, sponsored by Elon Musk. Right now it's $150 million of prize money funded by the UAE, the president actually of the UAE, to find solutions for modular, circular, replicable desalination, which is circular like ours. So we have something which is ultra pure. It's like 100 times cleaner than Evian water, 1 ppm. It's reliable because you don't have any of these moving parts. You don't have to replace the membranes, so the OPEX and the maintenance is hardly zero. And it's versatile in terms of use cases. This is a case what we have done. Built this one in the desert in Dubai, taking seawater and sunlight to produce municipal drinking water. And you will see here that the big boss there thought that we did an incredible job. That's why we got a next project in the UAE. This one is in the desert actually, so not using seawater, but using brackish groundwater, turning that into distilled water to actually grow tomatoes, bell peppers, and cucumbers in a greenhouse in the desert. So this is almost regenerative, using energy to make water, using water to make food, which is the real nexus of what is needed, particularly in these countries. And by the way, I'll happily speak to you about the situation in the Middle East and what it means for distributed, decentralized assets in that region, rather than single points of failure or choke points, as the Strait of Hormuz these days is called. Market is huge, growing actually really, really rapidly. We're not trying to solve world peace or world hunger on day one. Maybe we'll try to do a little bit of world thirst, but we're looking specifically at these sectors. And the data center is the top of the list, and we're having discussions with the biggest brands, including Amazon and Google, and as well as those in the really water scarce areas. And that's what I want to show you here. If you look at where data centers are being built here, 2025 in China, 262 of those are built in places where extreme high or high water stress. And these are pictures of where these data centers are being built. Colorado, Texas, Nevada, California, Saudi, UAE, etc. And as you might know, it's always a balance between electricity, energy, and water. to cool these data centers and find a balance between that. So how do we sell it? Either turnkey, we sell you the asset, we give you the keys, build, commission, transfer, or water as a service. We do it for you, you buy the water from us. We've got a very experienced team. I'm the CEO of the company. I'm still very, very happy to have both co-founders of the company with us, as well as a very, very strong team of scientists. For instance, JJ is Forbes 30 under 30, and our chairman, Pat Manathan, who set up the biggest desalination company in the world, $80 billion of assets under management, and he's the chairman of our company and actually the biggest investor in our company. A lot of people love us. You will see here, for instance, Catapult Ocean invested in us, Ripple, Sustainable Ocean Life. We're actually the only one with 3 ocean VCs invested in us right now. So why would I be here to pitch to you today? Because we are actually raising 1.5 million euros. We've already got 1/3 of that secured, which will take us all the way to our Series A, which is planned for Q4 of this year. So if you have only big tickets, fine, let me know. We'll have your big ticket in December. If you're ready to do some smaller tickets, let me know as well. We'll have it now. Thanks very much.